Welcome to the in-depth before you buy for Jade Racer. Now we are going to split up the in-depth portion of this before you buy. This is going to be specifically for the Jade Racer outfit, seeing as she has two edit styles for her outfit and her back bling. The Smoke Dragon in-depth will be separate. We also did a Swift before you buy and Tigress before you buy yesterday, where we showcased gameplays, and then we did a video for combinations to wear with both skins as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get sweaty. Back blings on the default style for Jade Racer. There's some pretty decent ones here. Some are a stretch. It was kind of tough, man. We had a turquoise skin yesterday as well that we did combos for, except that was more of a turquoise and an orange, and this one is more of a turquoise and a reddish pink. So slightly different combos here. And like, this one is close. You guys could kind of see the resemblance. The gold is a little bit of a stretch, although she does have it on her belt and her mask. Illusion Rune looks pretty cool, one of my favorites. Crystal Llama, the red one might look better. It's just not exactly a red, but it's not exactly a hot pink. It's very close in terms of what she's actually wearing. That one looks good too. This is what it came with, Dragon Guard. It also does shoot out sparks when you jump from the back bling. Every time you jump, it a little bit of sparks kind of fall out of it, which it kind of makes it look like a jetpack in a sense. So that's a really nice effect on the back bling. It was done very well. I'm really liking the skin so far. There's not a lot that I really like to wear on her. It took me quite a while to decide on what to choose for this combo video. I'd say this one is pretty strong, as it almost matches her pants color on the inside of those. They kind of look like daggers. That one's a really strong combo, in my opinion, on Jade Racer. Original style. Moving on to the Dragon Guard back bling on a handful of outfits. It was kind of difficult as well, just like the outfit. I've been having a lot of difficulties with this turquoise color. Now, it does look really good. This is the pizza style. It also looks really good on the default here on Singularity, just in case you were curious, George. But back to the color scheme, I've been having some difficulties finding outfits that I like with these colors. I like the colors, but we don't see it a lot. We don't see this color a lot, so it's a little difficult to find exact matches. We have more, I would say, of like a turquoise and orange more than a turquoise and red. This is more of a turquoise and orange, kind of a stretch with the red on the back bling. Dan Marino, if you used something that was like accenting the reddish pink, that would look pretty good. Limelight, this one's a stretch. It's not going to look good on her juice whatsoever. Jade Racer, obviously this is what it came with. Dynamo, we're stretching here. It's a stretch. I'm not really feeling it, but you know, the spikes on the back bling and the spikes on her arms right there, like by her biceps, it kind of matches. It's a stretch, I'm telling you. Dolph, also a stretch, but he does kind of have like a reddish maroon / pink sweater, and then he has like the turquoise armor. We're stretching there, I'm telling you. This is unfortunately one of those back blings. Ooh, this is Mexico's edit style for the all of the soccer skins, by the way. This is one of those before you buy, so I'm not completely proud of all of the combos, as I found it fairly difficult to find stuff that I liked. Nogops, kind of a stretch, not gonna lie. The Bronze Age the Christmas Tam, also a stretch, but it's close. I would say the best one here, probably the original Singularity. That's just what I'm seeing. Let's take off her helmet as well, just to give you a better look. I would say the original looks pretty good. Moving on to harvesting tools you could use with the Jade Racer original style, starting with the pink flamingo. It's very close. That one surprised me. That one didn't pop into my head originally. I've been doing this for quite some time, so some of these just kind of come naturally as I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I can use. I know what I can showcase. I know what'll match well. But that pink flamingo didn't actually jump out at me. It kind of took me a while to kind of go through all of my harvesting tools. The Scarlet Scythe, because of that bright pinkish red nature, I think it looks pretty good. It's very close to her visor color and her like reddish pink accents. That one's a strong one, personally. I like that one. This one you don't see, the Wichita axe. I'm telling you, I really don't use it, but it's pretty damn close. You would be surprised. You see nobody running this because it's kind of an eyesore. But it is a very unique back bling. A unique harvesting tool. This one's a stretch. She is a racer. This is called Victory Lap. She has no yellow on the outfit, but if you could kind of get past that, you could maybe run it because she is a racer. I'm just saying. And then last but not least, the Wild Tangent as that turquoise we're looking for. So for sure, the two strongest ones, you probably forgot the harvesting tool existed. So did I. The Wichita axe and then the actual Scarlet Scythe. That's probably the best one that I like. Moving on to actual weapon wraps. Again, this was fairly difficult. So we have the Snugs Shine, probably a little too bright on the pink. That's a stretch for sure. I think the Star Party could go well. It's got the turquoise, like the main colors are turquoise and like a reddish pinkish orange. So I think you could probably use that with her. You should give it a shot. The tropical camo, the tan might be a little distracting. She doesn't have a lot of tan on her other than like her skin color, I guess. The Witchy is one I used in my first look video. If you haven't seen the gameplay of both of these outfits that came out today, but that looks really good with her. The red plastic might be a little too bright. Give it a try though, see how it looks. And then the two tilted would actually look probably pretty good as well. So I think two tilted, the Witchy, and then the actual Star Party could look like the top three from my knowledge right now as it stands. Moving on to the blue edit style for the Jade Racer, we have the frozen levelings and the original levelings, the 6-string. What I will say about this edit style, it was a lot easier to find things that I thought complemented it well. Not everything I'm selecting here actually makes sense for like a racing theme, but in terms of color schemes, we're pretty close. This one's pretty close. I would also say you could probably stretch that just because the turquoise. No, I'd probably stay with the red bag here because it's an interesting color scheme of that green and red we don't see a lot. This is the blue ghost portal, probably a little too much blue. I wish we had more. I don't know really what to classify her pants as. This is a great combo personally. Chinese New Year with this, that just looks cool to me. The wheelie because it's a racing thing. This one matches the theme for sure. But regardless, what I was talking about was her pants color. This looks great too. I wish we had more of something that would match her pants. I think the only thing that I could use that's kind of a stretch is buckled here because it is like a brown. It looks like a brown. I could be wrong in terms of like what her pants color is, but brown, some more brown would have looked cool because there's a lot of blue already. I would like to break up the color with something darker on her jacket area because blue back blings kind of get lost. So I think Willie looks really good. But then this one is close to her pants color with the actual satchel like color of the bag, but the rest looks pretty good together. The blue Dragon Guard edit style on a handful of outfits here. This is another one of those things. I'm not completely happy with all the combos here. This one color scheme is great, but visually kind of weird. Vendetta, it's close. It's got the blue flames, the red. That's a stretch a little bit. Korea Alpine Ace. I believe I have Mogul Master here as well. To show you the female skiing ones. That one's it kind of depends on what you're rocking for a pickaxe. That looks pretty good. Slushy Soldier, it does not make any kind of sense in terms of a theme, but the colors are pretty much there. This looks great as well. Both of these look pretty strong. They're kind of chaotic in terms of how much is going on with the outfit, so it kind of matches. Malcor, it's close. It's close. Cobalt, you would have to have something that would go with the red for a pickaxe or a wrap because he has no red on him. Bright Gunner, we're stretching. Obviously, this is what it came with. Sparkplug is not bad. The red's a little off, but it's close. It's close. Cole as well. It's close. It's interesting because these are literally like the male and female counterparts, but Cole does not say as part of the Boneyard set. I thought that was interesting. It doesn't say as part of the Boneyard set. Came out season 7 and season 8. Interesting to me. The Hayseed. Yeah. You know, it's close. It is close. I think the strongest ones here were like Taro and Nara for sure. Those look pretty good. Other than that, didn't really like a lot with this back bling, not gonna lie. Moving on to harvesting tools you could use with the blue edit style, starting with the sledgehammer. I mean, because of the blue, it's a little, doesn't really make sense. I think themes are super important, but sometimes there's only so much you can do to make something match. This should look good. I haven't pointed it out yet personally to see how it looks, but this bubble popper should look pretty damn perfect. That looks really good. I'm gonna say that's the best one other than what she came with is the bubble popper. That one was As soon as I saw it, I knew it was a GG. Lug axe here because she's a racer. Maybe she's got to change her tires. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. Change her tires, change her wheels. The Scarlet Scythe again, making a comeback from the first edit style as well. I think it looks good. I think it's fine. But man, that bubble one was like 10 out of 10. Sparkle Scythe. I think the blue's a little too bright. The pink as well. A little too much saturation. Doesn't match completely, but it's close. You can kind of see. There's definitely better ones for sure. And then the Splintered Light again. I think this pink is going to be a little too bright. The blue is a little too dark, but this is a very hard color scheme to match, you know, a good amount of things with, personally, with my experience and my knowledge. Bubble Popular was 10 out of 10. So for moving to actual weapon wraps here, again, had a little bit of difficulty. I believe that this essence will be a little too bright on the pink. The blue might be a little too saturated, personally. Ripley, this is what I used in the showcase. It actually looked pretty decent when I did the gameplay. You might want to check out the Sharky Shallows. It's got that bluish teal and a little bit of the red around the mouth, which could kind of complement some of the reddish pink on the outfit. The Hyper Melon, it'll probably be close. I think this will look better with the original style, the default edit style on the skin. Slippery, I believe this pink is going to be way too bright. It's not going to match the dull reddish pink on the outfit. And then the Two Tilted again should look decent. This will look better with the original, but definitely try out the Sharky Shallows and the Ripley. It looked pretty solid. These other ones were a little too saturated, and that's, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I would just play it safe with some blue. And we don't really have like a brown weapon wrap to my knowledge to maybe complement her pants. We do have the one from I was thinking this and like, no, it's not gonna work. I was thinking this, like, no, it's not gonna work. It could maybe I thought maybe God, what was it called? Mayhem. It just takes the original colors of all the weapons anyways. I don't know, man. It's a tough color scheme, man. It's kind of a shame we didn't get a weapon wrap for her, just like we didn't get a weapon wrap for Tigress yesterday either. I don't know what they kind of classify what gets a wrap. I said that right before you buy too for these. I don't know what classifies that, but try out some wraps, see what you think, and let's give these skins a rating now. Jade Racer for 1200. It's a really good bang for your buck. I will say that. 2 edit styles for the skin and the back bling, 2 out of 2. Color schemes, I like the color schemes, but does it match a decent amount? This is where I'm considering how much I have and how much I could barely showcase. I'm gonna say I wasn't really impressed. It's tough with the color scheme. It was really tough. Is the outfit creative? I do think it is very creative. Will I use it? I probably would. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. There are some strong combos, but you don't have a lot of flexibility, in my opinion, with these color schemes, but it still looks really good. And with that being said, guys, liking the video is always appreciated. Subscribing is free. That is supported creator PIZO in the item shop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you nerds on the live stream. See ya.